These are the INKON heated gloves. Let's take it out of the box. In the box you get the user manual, you get the charger for it. You see it's a US plug going to 2 barrel jack connectors so both batteries can charge at the same time. They also give you a little stylus for using a phone or any other touchscreen or anything like that, but these gloves are touchscreen compatible. Here are the gloves themselves right here. You can see that there's an actual display that will light up, and you can have that go out automatically, so it will save battery power and just direct that to heating. These are reflective stripes right here for nighttime. You have a wrist strap here so you can tighten and loosen that, and also a drawstring so where it goes around your arm over here, you can tighten that up around also. The outside of the gloves is water repellent, so water will kind of just beat off of that. It has a goatskin inside where your fingers are, so that's pretty nice, of course, on both of them, like that. And the inside of it is 3M Thinsulate material, so they will be nice and warm on their own without even heating. Inside the pocket of each glove, you will find the battery along with its connection, and a plug inside. You just plug the battery into that, stick it in the pocket, and zip it up. So with the batteries installed, you can see there's the display like I showed before. We can turn it on by holding the button there, and there is the temperature. Over here is your battery display. Now, these gloves are only going to show in degrees C. So if you don't know what the conversion is, you'll know at the lowest and at the highest and somewhere in the middle, and you can go from there. And you can adjust the degrees just by pressing the button there. You can go up or down, so it goes from 40 on up to 65 or back down to anywhere you want. So what I'm going to do is put these gloves on, turn them on high, and I'll let you know what I think of them. So I'm going to go ahead and put the glove on now. See, it seems to be a little tight, but I can undo the wrist thing there. Oh yeah, right on, no problem. That's perfect. And wow, that can really tighten up nice. And then you could do up the drawstring like that if you want and be nice and insulated. That works really, really well. So I'm going to go ahead and turn these on. I'll put the other one on also, of course, in a moment, just to show. I will turn that on, and I'm going to run that up to the highest, which is 65, and I'll come back in about 5 minutes. Alright, it's been about 5 minutes now. You have full range of motion with everything. They really look nice too. Kind of like sporty, if you will. I like the reflective stripes on it. As far as how well they work, these are excellent. Full heat down to the fingertips, everywhere. Some of them they cheap out and they just heat your, like the palm of your hand kind of thing. No way. Heat all the way through, and they are absolutely really nice and toasty warm. In the house I don't need them, and I'm getting too hot, so I'm going to take them off and tell you a little bit more about them, especially how long the battery lasts. Now, as far as the temperature display, at least for us here in the States, like I said, the Celsius doesn't really, it kind of doesn't jive with what we use here in the States, and that's a little unfortunate, but there's an easy conversion. It won't be exact, but it'll at least give you a clue. Take that number, double it, and add 32. You'll be a few degrees higher, but you'll be pretty much in the ballpark. The official is 1.8 Celsius plus 32, and that'll give you your exact measurement. So at 40 degrees Celsius, that's 104 degrees Fahrenheit. 55 is going to be 131, and 65, 149. Obviously, the higher the number, the hotter they're going to get. But the higher the number, the shorter the battery is going to last. So basically, at the lowest temperature, you can get up to 6.5 hours out of them. On a medium temperature, somewhere around 55 or 131 degrees Fahrenheit, you'll get about 3.5 to 4 hours. And on high, you're going to get about 3 hours out of these. Even at the highest setting, the coldest, most blustery, windiest day, huge snowstorm the night before you go out there to shovel, or maybe you have a snowblower, I'd expect for the average person within 3 hours you are going to be spent as far as energy goes, and probably done with clearing up all of the snow. So for a job like that, for example, these are definitely going to excel and just make that experience just a little bit more pleasurable. We all know it's no fun removing snow, but of course, you know, that's a lot of times that's because you're cold also. So with this, at least your hands won't be freezing off. You know how your fingertips get frozen? Not with these. Heat all the way through. They absolutely work fantastic, and they can recharge with the charger here in about 2 to 3 hours. So if you did need to go out again later in the day, they'll be recharged and ready to go for another 3 to 6 hours, depending on the temperature that you set it at. So excellent gloves all around from INKON. If you'd like to purchase this item, I'll leave a link in the video description where you can find the item available for sale on Amazon. Thanks for watching. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and take care. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.